Do you know that a country once lost a war against birds? Or that an entire city was flooded by molasses instead of water? History is full of events so strange and unbelievable that they sound completely fake, but they actually happened. Today we will explore 10 historical facts that sound impossible, but are 100% real. Some of these events changed history, while others are simply too strange to believe. Watch until the end, because number 1 sounds like pure fiction, but it really happened. 1. Australia lost a war against birds. Do you know that Australia once fought a military campaign against emus and lost? In 1932, farmers in Australia were struggling with thousands of emus destroying crops. The government sent soldiers with machine guns to eliminate the birds. But the emus were fast, scattered quickly, and survived the attacks. The operation failed, and the military withdrew. The event became known as the Emu War, one of the strangest military campaigns in history. 2. A city was flooded with molasses. Do you know that a deadly flood once consisted entirely of molasses? In 1919, a massive molasses storage tank in Boston exploded, releasing a huge wave of thick syrup into the streets. The molasses moved fast enough to knock down buildings and trap people. 21 people died and many were injured. The event is known as the Great Molasses Flood, and it remains one of the strangest industrial disasters ever recorded. 3. Napoleon was attacked by rabbits. Do you know that one of the greatest military leaders in history once retreated from rabbits? After a successful campaign, Napoleon organized a rabbit hunt for entertainment. Thousands of rabbits were released for the event. Instead of running away, the rabbits charged toward Napoleon and his men. The soldiers were overwhelmed and forced to retreat. The rabbits had been domesticated and associated humans with food. 4. A man survived 2 atomic bombs. Do you know that one man survived both atomic bombings in Japan? Tsutomu Yamaguchi was in Hiroshima for work when the first atomic bomb exploded. He survived and returned home to Nagasaki. Days later, the second atomic bomb exploded there as well. He survived again and lived for decades afterward. He is officially recognized as a survivor of both atomic bombings. 5. The shortest war in history lasted less than 1 hour. Do you know that the shortest war in recorded history lasted less than an hour? In 1896, a conflict broke out between Britain and Zanzibar. After refusing British demands, Zanzibar faced bombardment from British ships. The war ended in about 38 minutes, making it the shortest recorded war in history. 6. There were fax machines in the 1800s. Do you know that fax machines existed long before modern computers? The first fax machine was invented in the 1840s, decades before telephones became common. People were able to send images across long distances using electrical signals. Fax technology existed even before the American Civil War. 7. Coca-Cola once contained cocaine. Do you know that Coca-Cola originally contained cocaine? When Coca-Cola was first created in the 1880s, it included small amounts of cocaine extracted from coca leaves. It was sold as a medicinal drink that improved energy and mood. Cocaine was removed from the formula in the early 1900s. 8. The Leaning Tower of Pisa was a construction mistake. Do you know that the Leaning Tower of Pisa was never meant to lean? The tower began tilting during construction because the soil underneath was too soft to support the weight. Engineers tried to correct the tilt, but the structure continued leaning. Today, the mistake has made the tower one of the most famous landmarks in the world. 9. Viking cats. Protected grain supplies. Do you know that Vikings kept cats on their ships? Cats were used to control rats that damaged food supplies during long sea voyages. Without cats, rodents could destroy stored grain and spread disease. Cats were so valuable that they traveled with Viking crews across Europe. 10. The dancing plague of 1518. Do you know that hundreds of people once danced uncontrollably for weeks? In 1518, people in Strasbourg began dancing in the streets and could not stop. Some danced for days until collapsing from exhaustion. Historians still debate the cause, including stress, illness, or mass hysteria. The event remains one of history's strangest mysteries. History is often stranger than fiction. Some of the most unbelievable stories are not myths. They are real events documented by historians. The world is full of strange moments that remind us how unpredictable history can be. The question is not whether strange things happened in the past. The real question is how many unbelievable stories are still waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed these historical facts, share this video with someone who loves history.